morning and welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. Mark's working in the attic, so I hope that's not too loud. He won't be doing it for very long. I went into my card stash, paper stash, to actually get vellum, which I still haven't done, so I'll have to go back and get it. However, I saw this paper and I thought, oh, that color looks really good with this. Now, I won't use the owl, but you know, maybe the chandelier, I don't know, but definitely this side, we could use that, you know, for something. What I'm trying to do is look for some pages to have as papers for our journaling pages. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for joining me today. I have been working really hard on this journal, trying to finish it. Today is a bonus day because we were supposed to go to the dentist and to Costco, but we had a crazy bad storm come through last night. We actually had tornado warning here, and we don't get tornado warnings here. Part of the reason I like living here. Anyway, there was a tornado warning, and so their power is out, so they called us to cancel the appointments. Anyway, this is a very lightweight paper, so that will be nice. It won't add a lot of bulk, so it can just be actually used as a page and not hurt anything. And then, of course, it's got the white space, which we know we'll deal with stenciling or whatever. So what I had done is just gone through and picked a few papers. I don't need a lot of these. These are all kind of in that teal color scheme that I think will work with this paper, or the neutral. Of course, neutral is going to go with anything. And I thought this paper was really pretty. And I actually have, oh, I did pull this paper out because I like this side. I think that's really pretty. But anyway, I have somehow or another, I have ended up with a couple of these paper pads, and I don't know what it's called. The top is off of it. But it's just really a nice lightweight. You've probably seen me use that one before. It is a very nice lightweight, and I like it a lot. I like the colors in it. Oh, that one's really pretty too. Maybe we'll pull that one out. Oh, that one's totally coming out. Now look at me, I'm pulling all these teals, and we need some orangey stuff, but this pad doesn't really have orangey stuff, so to speak. So, like, I need to pull that page and put it in with my Alice in Wonderland stuff. And that's something I'd like to do when I would really like to, you guys saw my closet over here. You know I've got the 12 by 12 bins where I have projects that I'm saving for. And rather than take all those bins out and actually put things away, is that kind of orangey? And put things away, what do? I just stick it on the shelf beside the bins because I don't want to take the time to pull everything out. But guess what time it is? Time to pull all that out and put stuff away because I'm having avalanche issues over there. Oh, that actually does kind of go with this. I like it. So we'll pull that paper too. Anyway, this just gives us, oh, that's really pretty too. We'll pull it. I don't know if I'll use that one or not. I just really like that page. But this actually needs to be put with my Tim Holtz paper because it has a lot of the grungy effects and stuff like that I think will complement his paper as well for my one project that I want to do. But I have got to focus and get this one done first. So, like, I really like that paper, but it's really green. It's way more green than teal, or even, it's not even the right shade of green for matching the paper that we're working with. So anyway, I'm going to put this back in the bag, not on screen because that would be way too loud for you. Go get the vellum, which is what I went for, and then I'll come back and maybe we'll get something done. We'll see. So something I did yesterday, which was a lot of fun, was I played a little bit with these Lindy's Magicals, and like this page is this Apothecary Azure. It's a really pretty color. It gives a really nice shimmer. And I let this one dry with the stencil on top of it, so I can see where the stencil was laying, but I don't know if you're going to be able to in the video, but it was the diamond one. And anyway, I just let it lay on there, and I thought maybe, and I mopped up on another paper. I was trying to pull the blue off of it. See? So this one I got a really good print, and this one is just kind of a remnant, but it gives some interest to that page. Anyway, and then this is these Heidi Swap Color Shine Tropical Teal. It's an iridescent spray. It's a mica spray. And again, you know, I always tell you guys, if you're using your mica sprays, make sure you wipe your tips because they will clog. I had this one I was trying to use for my card kit challenge this morning, and it was clogged. So luckily I was able to get it to work. But anyway, so I just have some fun shimmery pieces that I can use either in this journal or in the next journal. Like this one is an off print of this one, which I'm not going to use in this journal, but oh my gosh, is that gorgeous or what? I got such a good print. And I realized if I can get the stencil flat on the paper, it will give me a better impression by spraying through it versus the stencil just being kind of raised up or lifted a little bit. I mean, it's same thing with trying to paint through them too, but anyway, I just love that. I think that's gorgeous. That's going to go with my Timmy stuff, I think. Or botanical. I'm not sure, but it's not going in this journal. I did get some papers coffee dyed. I told you guys that. So this is one of them. And so I just grabbed it because it was here and got the stencil put on there. So I think that's really pretty again. And then this is one of my favorites. This one I am going to use in this journal. But this is Georgia Peach. And it gave me such a beautiful impression. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous. And then, you know, just getting the excess ink off of it because I don't want to waste. This was cleaning the blue stencil. I got a couple prints off that. And again, the Georgia Peach. This was actually Uncharted Mariner. I sprayed a piece of lace and I thought, oh, that's kind of cool to have that in there. So just for interest on the page, I mean, I don't know. But anyway, so I did that one twice because I really liked it a lot. But anyway, so I have those. And then, so what I'm working on is just making some little, like little journaling spaces. So like she's going to be on the front there and then she's going to open. And then we'll have this. I need to add some interest to that page. And just a piece of coffee dyed paper. And then we'll open up and have our cardstock base. Now, a couple of the pages, I do have the cardstock base glued down, so that is posing a little bit of a challenge, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. So that's where I was kind of working on that yesterday. And I have a black and white image for each of the pages, so that's going to work really well, I think, for some interest. I wish I would have thought, but hindsight, and I don't know, I'm just kind of winging this project as we go. I would have done the cardstock pieces on top, but that's not actually going to work because some of the pages just have pockets. So never mind, just kidding. Anyway, but it might make me actually do the bases different next time too. So all a learning curve, but I really like that this project is really, really pushing me. I'm like, oh my goodness. So anyway, I know, stop blabbing so we can get some work done. Okay, so I just have some pieces here, and I am not super concerned about, like this is not a full, you know, with the stencil on here, and that's okay because we have so many different size pages. I think it's going to work with being able to, like, for example, we need pages for her, okay? So, like, that one's a little bit too big, but if I just tore that and then I have this as my page, like that's really pretty. And so maybe we'll do that. And then these pages, I've just been kind of angling them because they are going to tuck behind the cardstock pieces. And like this is a piece that's going to be interesting because I have the Tim Holtz pocket on there. So, I mean, some of these pages are going to get bulky, but with the way we structured this, it should allow for that. You know, I mean, we're really getting a lot put in here. But I think it's still going to allow for it with the size of our spine and everything. So, and mind you, the paper clips are adding bulk and stuff like that. Not everything is glued down. But anyway, it's coming along nicely. I mean, I gotta get this done. My goal is the 31st, and I have appointments. What is the 31st? Thursday? So I have a hair appointment on Tuesday. I'm just getting a haircut. Nothing fun or crazy. And then Wednesday I have jury duty, and it's grand jury, so I do have to go. It's not like a call the night before. I have to physically appear. And then, which is fun. I mean, I hope it'll be something fun. And then I think I'm gonna wait, and they're all that width, so I don't know why I'm like thinking maybe I'll wait for this page for the next size up. Anyway, jury duty, and then Thursday we actually have our dental appointments. Oh yeah, let's use that. I think that'll be pretty. Is that wide enough? What if I go this way? And then that'll give me a small strip to use somewhere else. Okay. There's kind of some thought that goes into this. Apologies, because I'm in the middle of a sentence and then I'm thinking, oh, that side's really pretty too. So kind of what happens is, you know, I'm just kind of eyeballing it. Like, I don't want it to be poked out past. And I was trying to be mindful of what's on the back for those pieces too. So that way when I did cut it down, so what I did was I just kind of flipped through the book and found the images that I liked that I thought would work. Then looked at what was on the other side to see, and then yeah, I did cut that to 5.5. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I did. Anyway, to look at what was on the other side, because you know, it matters, and we don't want to have, you know, somebody's foot on the other side. We want to make sure that we've got good images on both sides, you know, with doing this. So anyway, so what I'm doing is just kind of folding it, trying to get to about 5.5 for my width here, just a little bit more. This would probably be easier just to use my scoreboard, but you know, I don't have it out right now. And to be perfectly honest, I don't have room. I mean, I have such a mess in here, you guys. I really am struggling with it, and I really have to get some cleanup done, but I've got to get this finished. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to have that title on there. I figured I'd end up cutting that off. And then there's a lot of thought that has to go into building these pages for sure. Because you got to be like, how tall is this piece? And how wide is this piece? But I think they're all, let's see, that's like 5 5/8. But if I cut that at 5 5/8, it's going to cut that title off. So maybe I don't cut it and I just fold it and then make little pockets on the inside. So that's something that's kind of happening too as I'm doing this. It's kind of just an evolution of where we're going with all the pages and how it's working. And I'm not going to bore you with another one of these. I just wanted to kind of show you. And I could cut, you know, the top of this off, because that would give me 1/2 inch, right? And then, so 5 5/8 plus another 1/2 inch. I'm still not going to be, I think I'm just going to score it. Just score it. 5 5/8. Oh, well, that's not going to work either. Hang on. I don't know why I was second guessing myself. It's fine. I don't even remember what I was saying because I got in the fix-it mode. Okay, so then I scored that the wrong way, but it's fine because, you know, your valleys make mountains. But it's fine because what's going to happen here is this is going to be like this, and because I want to be able to see that title, what I'm going to do is just take my scissors and just trim just a little V in here so that it doesn't pinch in the page. Okay, so now this will fold up with no issue, this will fold up with no issue, and then it can fold down. So that's gonna be part of our signature. And then we need just a piece of coffee dyed. I'm not being picky, I'm just picking one. And so I'll cut this at 5 5/8 height, and then we'll fold that in half. Let's see, these both have, we'll cut off this side. 5 1/2 and 5 5/8. I'm not wearing my glasses, so it's not very smart, is it? Excuse me. Okay. This paper, I had so much fun dyeing this paper. It came out great. All right, so then that will go in there. And then she's ready to go in. And I'm not doing very many pages because of bulk, but what this is going to do is it just allow us to have a little bit of journaling space on each of our pages. So I hope that makes sense. So I'm just going to keep working on this, and then hopefully when I come back, yeah, I've got to get some stuff done. These paper clips are making me crazy because I work on one side and then the other side, and anyway. Okay, so here's an example of one that I did that was folded. Hi, what are you hooked on? So she's folded because I didn't want to cut her legs off. So she's folded up like that. And then this is just a decoration. I don't think I'm going to make that a pocket. I could make it like a side pocket. But anyway, so she'll go on there. And so now I need to make some papers for her, and that's what I'll do. Okay, so I think this video is just going to be a little short because it's going to take me a while still to continue. I still have 1, 2, 3, like 5 pages of these to make, and then I have to decide what I'm going to do from there. I do need to stencil the pages, and that's not really something that you guys probably want to see because you've seen me stencil before. If you do have questions about it, please ask. I mean, I don't want to be like, oh, you don't need me to show you how, because maybe you're new, but I know that I haven't posted a video in a while, so I just wanted to kind of give you an update on where I am. And I still have ephemera pieces to make. I still have a lot to do, but I do want to get a video up for you and just kind of let you know what's going on. I'm going to work on this for just maybe not even, I think I have to go downstairs. I've got to can some salsa, and I made a big bowl of it, and Mark wants me to can it so that way it stays good, and he actually wants me to go get peppers and stuff and make another batch today. So, anyway, we'll see. Anyway, so that's just kind of where I am right now. Then what we're going to do is, like on this page, I need some trim because I didn't cut that off because I didn't want to cut her foot off. I didn't want to cut her off. So, you know, like, oh, this page is an example of, oh, how am I going to attach that? Because that pocket's glued down. So this may end up having to be folded a little differently, which is probably not going to work very well. And that one's glued down. I just created a problem for myself. Unless I cut the top down of that a little bit and it just tucks into that edge a little. I think it'll be okay. I can make it work because once I miter this is all that has to actually be adhered, and I can hide that with a black strip, or even, I can't really use trim because we already have trim on this page. This is a page we've built together. But I think it'll be okay. I mean, it's going to be a really snug fit. I may have to trim just a little bit more off that page, but I think it'll be okay, and I can just run a black strip of cardstock on that to glue it down and hide that white there. Okay, yeah, I think it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Because if I put that down, it's not really going to be seen. And then if that is there, this should still fit in that pocket, or it may just have to go somewhere else. Okay, see? We're winging it and figuring it out as we go. And because I glued that down, you know, it's like, oh, and I was trying to alternate these on sides, which sides they flipped out on, and ideally it would have been over here, but that's glued down, so that's not an option. So I think it's going to work out okay. And you know, we just have to roll with the punches, and it's just about adapting and overcoming when we find things that we're like, oh, didn't think of that. So anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your grace in my not getting videos posted very often right now. I do like to do them every about 3 days, and I know I've been like 4, maybe, I don't even know, is today 5 days? I'm not sure. Or by the time you guys get this, I'll get it uploaded and everything and set it to air tomorrow, and tomorrow is what? Tomorrow is Saturday. So, yeah, it's just time and taking time and getting it done, but I am having fun with it. I am enjoying this journal. I do really like the concept. I do wish these were not glossy pages that I'm working with, because that really, I said to my friend, I said it requires me to use art glitter glue, and it requires me to get them down right the first time because the art glitter glue grabs so quickly. The the beacon, the 3-in-1 doesn't hold. Glue stick definitely does not hold, and the just tacky glue and stuff won't hold the shiny book pages either. So art glitter glue is it. I don't know if Barely Art would work or not. I still haven't opened my Barely Art, and I don't want to test it on this project. I will test it on something else. But anyway, so, okay. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all having a fabulous day, and let me know what you're working on. I love hearing what projects you guys are working on too. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.